Everybody, welcome back to another Bears pregame show. I'm Ivan Vargas. Before we get started, like always, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the Tape Never Lies Network. Make sure you become a patron at www.thetapeneverlies.com. It's a big day for the Tape Never Lies today. Obviously, we got the pregame show with me. But later on, we're going to have the first ever watch party. Well, not first ever watch party, but the first watch party live with Phil and Shane talking Bears as it comes, onto them on the screen. So it should be a great day. Bears Browns, very excited, very important game for the Chicago Bears. You look at it like this: every week is a playoff game from here on out. Every week, your life is you're fighting for your lives, you're fighting for playoff position, you're fighting for everything. Every single week from here on out, I don't care who the opponent is. It's exactly that. Playoff games from here on out, this is no different. It's going to be a slugfest, I feel like, between the Bears and the Browns today. Let me go ahead and bring up the forecast out there in Cleveland. As you could see, 45 degrees, light rain right now. It looks to be continuing throughout the day over there in Ohio. So it's going to be ugly. It's going to be very ugly. Conditions are going to be perfect for running the football. But in the end, I think it's really going to come down to how, which team protects the ball and doesn't put the ball on the ground or turn it over through the air with interceptions. And that falls on the quarterback, I feel like. If a lot of it falls on the quarterback, we know Justin struggles with putting the ball on the ground. We also know that Joe Flacco is not a youthful Joe Flacco, a little statuesque in the pocket. If the Bears are able to knock him off his mark, I feel like the Bears are going to generate some turnovers. I feel like Joe Flacco, if one of these pass rushers gets to him, could put the ball on the ground as easy as anybody. So I look for a Bears defense to be very aggressive. I look for a Bears offense to really focus on running the football at these ends, especially a guy like Myles Garrett. Now, the trick about Myles Garrett is that they move him everywhere, and he's just all-world, everything for the Cleveland Browns. So it's going to be difficult to stop him as is. But for me, I'm going to go run the ball right at those edge rushers. You have Zadarius Smith over there, and yeah. So I would love for them to be very aggressive in the run game. Utilize all three backs if you can. You know what I'm saying? Utilize Khalil Herbert, utilize Roschon Johnson, as well as, of course, the bell cow in Deontay Foreman. So in order for the Bears to come out with this victory, I feel like there's three things you really have to focus in on: running the football, slowing down these pass rushers, protecting the ball, and at the end of the game, it's going to come down to, I feel like, Justin's arm. I feel like Justin, whether it be at the very last drive or the drive before, sometime in the second half, it's going to fall on, can Justin deliver the ball in shitty conditions, with a hostile crowd in a place where he didn't have the greatest debut as a rookie. Actually, some people call it the worst debut ever. If we can remember, Justin took 9 sacks his last time he visited Cleveland. It wasn't a pretty game. We all remember it. We were all excited to see Justin's debut, and it was just atrocious. Ray, bear down, baby. What's up? Lawrence, bear down. What's up, guys? I just want to go ahead and address some of y'all in the chat. I know I'm rambling a little bit, but without a producer, it's kind of hard to keep up over here. Andy, how are you? Bear down. Injury update. I will be bringing that right after I say what's up to all you guys, so don't worry about that. Jose, what's going on, brother? Sean Stewart, what's up? Bear down. Of course, run the rock, Jose. Doug, rain just moved out of Dayton area. It rained quite a lot. I would be surprised if it isn't heavy rain in Cleveland. See, that's what I'm talking about. It says light rain as of right now. Doug, friend out in Ohio, shipmate, brother in the Navy. So he's living out in Ohio. He's giving us a real time update of the weather effect, the weather front over there. So it should be heavier uh, during game time and as the Bears game is going on. Run the ball, stop the run. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Like I would agree to that. Cleveland has some injuries though. Like they're hurting on their offensive line. I know they're one of their linebackers has been ruled out today. As far as the Bears are concerned, as Andy was asking, uh, this is the update right now. Nathan Peterman out. Quindrell Johnson out. Jatari Carter out. Equinemius St. Brown, he'll be out, and Noah Sewell will be out as well. These are the players that are inactive for today for the Chicago Bears. So, the Bears are coming into this relatively healthy. I know Noah Sewell helps out on special teams a lot. So he will be missed in some way or form. But for me, that's that's the positive coming. That's a positive coming in for the Bears is that they've been healthy throughout this little run that they've been going on, looking for an actual win streak. 2 games isn't a win streak. I'm sorry. It's a nice little run, but it's not a win streak. Winning streaks start at 3. So get this win, get on a fucking roll, get on a win streak, and let's see where this takes us. Because I don't want to be the type of fan that's nitpicky to a point where it's like I'm picking at nothing. I'm beating a dead horse when the Bears are on a roll. If I don't like the Bears win, like that 12-10 win against Minnesota, that there was reason to ridicule that win. There was just so much wrong with how you were seeing it operate. You just felt like the Bears lucked into a victory, which is fine. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be good, but at that point in the season against a division opponent, you don't want to see sloppiness and you don't want to see a million fucking screens. I hope we don't see that today. I doubt we see that today. But you want to see a cleaner game. You want to see something like you saw against the Detroit Lions at home. You want to see them finish out the game in the second half, make an adjustment. My problem is that the Bears do have. It seems that they have a quarter where either they're not on the same page or something. There's always something. It's never really 100%. And even though they finished last week, there was that second quarter where you're like, damn, is it like what's going on? Are they going to give this lead up again? Are they going to revert back and have the same thing happen to them? I think that the Bears are a different team than the one that lost to Detroit the first time. It looked to me, like I said, it's scary thinking about it because it happened twice to them already. Once against Denver, of course, and then obviously against the Lions again. But I just want to see 4 quarters of clean, dominant football. And I know Cleveland has a dominant defense, but they don't have the offense that really scares the shit out of you at all. I feel like with a guy like Joe Flacco, even though he's had success and people like him, I think that this offense can be beaten up pretty bad by this Bears defense, especially the way that they've been flying around as of late. The run game, like we mentioned before, is going to be a factor. Obviously, it's going to be forced, I feel like, almost just because, we talked about the turnover, not turning over the ball. With it being wet out there, I don't know if maybe one of the quarterbacks is wearing a glove today. Who knows? But with the wet and rainy conditions, I would only assume that running the football will be a focus for both teams today. Mike, what's up? What's up, buddy? How you doing? Throw it all over the lot. I don't want to see that. If it's going to be a slop, a dogfight, I don't know if I trust throwing it all over the lot in these conditions. Chi-Town's finest, bear down. Smash the like button, TTNL fam. Yeah, definitely smash the like button. I appreciate all the support. Andy, we could use St. Brown today for blocking. Yes, I agree. I agree with that. It sucks. We obviously critique his catching ability and some of his route running. Just And that alone was just that Green Bay game a couple years ago where he kind of just stopped in his route. But with Equanimeous St. Brown, he does have value in the run game. He can lock up a corner and block him and move him around enough for a running back to go hit the edge and get up the field. Let's go ahead and keep going with some of these comments. Dope poster in the back. Eberflus going beast mode today. He got some shit up his sleeve. Well, I hope. I hope he has some shit up his sleeve. I hope it's not shit up his sleeve. I just hope it's, I hope he has something special up there and not something that we're going to be frustrated at talking during the live watch party and of course on BHL later in the day. Feed forming the ball. That's 100% hands down. Coach Dre, what's up, brother? How are you? I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. I didn't want to bring that up. A little bit under the weather today, but we're going to be pushing through it. Should be a great game. Bear the fuck down, fam. Yeah, definitely, Michael. I already gave you guys on Tuesday my my predictions. I'm going to go ahead and list it again. I think it's going to be 26-21 Chicago. I feel like if the Bears can, on offense at least, generate enough in the enough of the run game to give Justin Fields a shorter field, and the defense can continue that. It's going to be a lot of field position play today. I think the Bears are going to come away with a victory. There's a lot of people that think Cleveland might, just beat the crap out of Chicago. I don't see that. I don't see that happening today. I think that Justin Fields in particular he's going to be very locked in. Like I said, 9 sacks before. He's going to want some redemption. The Bears as a team, like I said, every week now is fighting for your life, so they better be ready to go. But out of all of them, Justin Fields I would imagine, is going to be locked the fuck in today. I think Justin's going to try to be the reason why the Bears win the football game. I just hope he's not the reason why we end up losing the football game with, maybe a forced ball, into a DJ Morris or whoever trying to make a play, putting the ball on the ground. Ball protection is going to be key for Justin. Obviously, they're going to utilize him in the run game. He's going to be a factor as well. So if he could just make sure that if he's going to get a fight for extra yards or he's going to take a hit, that ball protection be paramount in those situations. So I don't. Julian says Justin is trucking Garrett, calling it now. Fuck out of the way. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Me, on the other hand, stay the fuck away from Myles Garrett, Justin. Don't go anywhere near that man. Somebody keep him away from Justin Fields. That's what I want. Don't go anywhere near Myles Garrett. He's an animal. The guy is amazing. He's an amazing athlete. He's an amazing talent. Myles Garrett will be the key for the Bears offensive line. He will be the target. He will be public enemy number one, obviously. So it's going to be a tough assignment with how much Garrett moves around the line to go ahead and lock him up. Everybody's going to need to, have communication down pat. You're going to have to be ready to take on Myles Garrett at any point on the line, right? At any point on the line, whether it be nose, whether it be, end, it doesn't matter. They'll put him anywhere and he'll have success anywhere because he's that special of a player. Offensive line needs to be ready for that. They need to be talking. They need to be ready to take on one of the best pass rushers in the game at any point. So looking for that out of the Bears offensive line. I think, DJ Moore last week, you already see he has playmaking ability. I like that first run for a touchdown. It caught people off guard. It was well blocked. I don't want to see it again. I'd rather DJ Moore be a threat in the passing game than, be utilized in these gadget plays that, that don't really it kind of takes away from other players as well. Like you're focusing in to give DJ Moore the ball a little bit more, but he has his best success when he's catching the ball as opposed to being a running back and running the football. To me, if you're gonna run him, if you're gonna run him on a reverse, make it once, maybe twice in a game. Don't make it a focus that you're gonna turn him into Debo Samuel, because I just don't think he's that. I don't think he's that at all. I think he's a great player, great after the catch, but he's a wide receiver. Like, let's treat him like a wide receiver. Let's use him as such. Keep the gadget running plays to a minimum, please. Ivan, should I start Deontay Foreman or Jerome Ford in my fantasy lineup? It's a good question. I'm thinking Deontay Foreman. I think the Bears offensive line has been playing a lot better. I do have my issues with the center spot, but as a whole, the offensive line has been playing well together. I know Cleveland has had some issues on the with health, so for me, I'm going to go with Deontay Foreman. I really think Deontay Foreman can eclipse 100 yards today. With how much I believe they're going to be running the football and utilizing these running backs. Doubles gives others opportunities. Yeah, doubles gives others opportunities. Now that Montez Sweat is alone, he's going to be doubled all game. Yeah, I read that in the wrong order, but yeah, I agree with Mike. He's going to be doubled all game, but it does create opportunities for other players. Excuse me. So like I'm looking for I'm looking for the D tackles to have some success. I'm looking for, I think they're going to put Green on the other side uh, of Montez Sweat now that we're out. Now that Yannick Ngakoue is out for the season, but we'll see how that plays out. Give me 1 second. I'm just a little under the weather. I just need to drink something here. Ugh, these coughs is killing me. What does this say? Thanks, Ivan. That was a lock for me. Yeah, Deontay Foreman, definitely, Jay. Deontay Foreman for me. Um, just with how the line has been playing, and you see the man when he runs. Like Deontay Foreman, for a big guy, if you give him the space, he could break it on you, and he could be running for a long, long time. Uh, woo! I had to say it like that. Just getting here. Happy Sunday, fam. What's up, brother Ivan? What's up, Raymond? How are you? Glad that you could be here. It should be a good day. I'm looking for a Bears victory today. For all of you guys that have showed up late, if you're wondering, my pick on Tuesday was 26-21 Chicago over Cleveland. I stand by that today. Looking for it to be a dogfight out there. A lot of running the football. A lot of ugly punch you in the mouth type of football gonna happen out there in Cleveland today. I feel like it's going to be fun. It should be a throwback game. Ball security again. For those of you that are just getting here, ball security paramount. Taking the ball away from Joe Flacco, I feel like is going to really propel the Chicago team to a victory. I could see the Bears at least with one or two turnovers in this game. Like I said before, guys, after this at 11:50 Central Time, 12:50 Eastern Time, Chicago Bears watch party. Will be the boys will be talking throughout the game, bringing you live coverage. I'm sure it's going to be a blast. I'm sure it's going to be fun. Probably a lot of shit talking, a lot of emotion, a lot of passion. The only way TTNL brings it, the best Bears content on the planet. Should be fun. I might join in for like a second, but like I said, I'm a little bit under the weather, so I might just go curl up and watch the game from my bed. We'll see what happens. Been sick all week. Yeah, it's it is what it is. Tis the season to get sick as shit. So anyway, Carpenter's nice. You got a cough too? Yeah, I do. It's a little nasty, but it is what it is. I'm happy to be here with you guys. Wasn't going to miss out on this, so yeah, I'm gonna fight through it. A couple more minutes here with you guys, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take off and get ready for the game. focus in on focus in on these ends, right? Focus in on putting pressure on the pass rushers, Zadarius Smith, Miles Garrett. Run right at them. As far as the defense is concerned, I would like to see them blitzing today a lot more. I would like to see them sending guys to smack Joe Flacco in the mouth, trying to get him to put the ball on the ground or force him to throw some picks to Jalen Johnson, to God, hopefully Eddie Jackson. Somebody give Eddie Jackson an intercept. Just hand him the ball, just for shits and gigs. I haven't seen the man pick a ball off all year. Hopefully Eddie Jackson might be able to find a pick today. Matter of fact, that's going to be my bold prediction. Eddie Jackson gets an interception today against the Cleveland Browns and Joe Flacco. That's my bold prediction for today. Eddie Jackson finally gets some, and we could lay off of him at least for a week. Jaquan Brisker will be out there. Excuse me. Jaquan Brisker will be out there. He had 17 tackles last week. He had a groin injury. After that. So obviously they're going to be cautious with him. He's good to go. Looking forward to seeing him out there again. Jaquan Brisker, very aggressive, can hit you very, very hard. I still question coverage at times, but maybe it's more communication than his coverage alone. We'll see. Hopefully he has a big game. Hopefully that groin isn't affecting him at all. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm so happy that I had you guys come out and support. Remember, to join the Tape Never Lies, all you have to do is subscribe, like the show. If you want to become a patron, www.thetapeneverlies.com. Join today. You get breakdowns from DDP. You'll get pop-up shows. You'll get updates, the best Bears content on the planet, bar none. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Bear down. Hopefully the Bears, do exactly like I'm telling you and pull out the victory. I say 26-21. Let me hear what you say. Let's see what you guys say. I'll see you guys later on. Make sure you go ahead and check out the watch party with Phil and Shane. Take it easy. I'm going to go get some hot tea and rest a bit. Peace.